Well, happy Thursday, guys. Week's almost over. Kind of flew by. Gonna do some more wiring and figuring here. I got a couple hours to work out here before I gotta go to work. Haven't been out. Monday I was out here for a while, and then Tuesday I went and did I went and painted a room for my mom and dad. And you know, the longest time is cutting in around all the crown molding and baseboard and trim and all that kind of stuff. So I went and did that on Tuesday, and then my daughter spent the night at their grandma's house on my wife's mom's house on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So I got home from work yesterday about 10, and they went to their grandma's, and my wife had an appointment. She got home at like noon. We went out to lunch, then we decided to drive to Reno for the day, which from where I live it's about a 2-hour drive, hour and 45-minute drive. But Holidays Nights was going on. You know, it's a huge car show. It's ridiculous how many people come into that town for it. I mean, it was weird just driving through looking at the license plates from I think you could find all 50 states if you looked hard enough. Even talked to a couple of guys from New Zealand that came just for the show. But it was cool. Walked around and saw some cars. And you know, I don't talk crap ever about guys' pride and joy or their cars or anything like that, but you know, you couldn't trip without hitting a Tri-5 Chevy, 55, 56, 57 Chevy. I mean, there was one row, and it wasn't just for those, but there was one row that there was 14 of them in a row. It was pretty amazing. Then it's always comical to me because whenever you see those, you'll hear the owner talking about how rare the car is, yet there's, you know, 40 of them within a quarter-mile radius. But you know, hey, that's what they want. That's what they want. There's a lot of these 56 Ford pickups floating around also. So, but it was just kind of funny when I overheard the conversation about how rare that car is when you couldn't throw a rock without hitting 4 of them. But there were some nice cars. Some of those were nice. I took the camera with me, but it was so busy, and I just decided my wife and I were enjoying our time, so I didn't get the camera out. I didn't feel like taking pictures. I didn't feel like taking videos, so we just hung out and had a good time. There was a couple really nice cars there, a couple of Furies, a couple Christines there. There was I saw 3 different 409 Impalas, just absolutely gorgeous cars. One of them was a factory 409 Impala. The guy had the build sheet and all that kind of stuff with the car. It was really cool. And then the other 2 weren't factory 409s. They put them in there afterwards. But what else did I see there? There was quite a few. Just there were 3 Chip Foose cars there that, you know, you guys seen the amount of work that goes into one of those. And then there was another section of cars that were kind of my favorite. A lot of them had rock chips and stuff like that were driven up there. Those were pretty cool. But anyway, it was a pretty. We got home before midnight last night, so it was a good day. We had a good time. It was nice to just kind of get a wild hair up our ass and take off for a day. So it was fun. We had no plans really. We thought about going up there with the kids tomorrow, and then we just decided to go yesterday. So anyway, looks like we're going to the drag races this weekend to watch the races. Fox Hunt, always good stuff to see at the Fox Hunt. Just like I can't remember who said that. Somebody said it, but anyway, yes, definitely, it's always fun. There's some cool cars. There's some fast cars around here out there. But back to this beast. I was thinking the other day, the 2 things that I didn't know where I was going to put to try and hide is my starter solenoid and my voltage regulator for my generator, and I think they're going to fit right up here next to my windshield wiper motor. My ultimate plan is to cover this, to build a nice little cover that comes down like that so you don't see it. But the way I can mount these, I can mount them kind of upside down so the wires dive right into the Fireball. Again, my goal is to not see any wires. It's turning into a bigger challenge all the time, but it's kind of fun. I'm digging it. So I think I'm going to do that because the wires can go in the firewall, do what they do behind the dash, and then they'll come down, come out. My starter sits right here, so I'll have the starter lug go over to there. Then my generator, of course, is right here, so I'll have my wires come out of here right to there. And those should be the only wires we'll see, because I want to my oil pressure switch, let me spit it out, is right there. So that wire will stay hidden. And then the only other wire that I have is, if I don't trip and fall on my face here, is for my temperature sensor. But I'm going to see about moving that somewhere else. Ideally, I'd like to move it somewhere to the other side of the block so it could kind of be with the generator loom. So anyway, that's enough little talking there, vlog talking if you want to call it that. I got this catalog the other day. I think I showed you guys. Pretty cool. I got some cool bolts and stuff in there. You could buy them with the Chevy bow tie, the Pontiac symbol, the Ford V8 symbol, all that kind of stuff. So I may look into those guys for a couple of bolts. We'll see. I think some Ford V8 bolts on my intake manifold would look pretty sweet. But yeah, all right, I'm going to shut up and get a little work done before I got to go to work. I'm going to see if I got a fabricated bracket or something for those. And yeah, that'll be it. You guys take it easy, be good. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend if I don't talk to you guys. And we'll I'll try and turn the camera on at the drag races. Hopefully there's some cool, usually there's some 6-second cars out there, some door slammers, Pro Mod style, I guess you call them. So I'm hoping some of those guys are there because they're pretty awesome. So you guys all take it easy. We'll talk to you later. Be good.